Hey guys, so you're on social media, you're getting engagement, you're attracting people, and you're trying to build your business, and then you freeze up. You have some people that are questioning you, sending you questions, or sending you messages, and you just freeze up. You don't know what to say. Well, if that's you, I want to go over a couple different, actually four different prospecting scenarios and what to say to get people interested in your opportunity. Hey Sarah, thanks for joining. You're supposed to be spending the day with your family and you're on social media all day, but get a lot of value from your videos as well. So, all right, so let's get into, really how to start recruiting on social media like a pro. And the reason why I put this together, a few people have been asking me some different scenarios and what to say and how to handle certain situations. But then something else came up, a few days ago, actually, well, all of last week. It was one of those weeks where a bunch of different, I was getting hit from all different angles, and people were, prospecting me and, trying to recruit me, and which is, I'm honored. So if you're trying to recruit me, I'm honored, but it's just some people do it professional, and then there's some people that you can just tell are rookies. So this was just a good time to put this together. So, but before I get into the different scenarios, as you're out there and you're prospecting, before you call somebody or you send them a message, you need to put yourself in the right mindset. You need to have the right mindset, the right frame of mind, and you need to be excited, because if you're not excited, they're never going to be excited about your opportunity, okay? So the four different, scenarios are, one, someone that you know well. Number two, someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. Number three, someone that already told you no. I'm going to go over, how to handle those people. So someone that already told you no, they're not interested at all. And I'm going to share with you in this training exactly how to get them to look at your business. And number four, somebody that's, cold market, where I was shy of cold market in the beginning. And, I thrive on cold market now. I actually think cold market's a little bit easier than your warm market, in my opinion. So let's go over someone that you know well. I like to use the opinion approach. So somebody that I know well and I want them to look at my business, I would give them a call, I will compliment them. Hey Zach, listen, I know you're crushing it in your business. I know you're doing really well. But listen, I really respect your business opinion, and I want you to do me a favor. I just got involved in this business. I just started my own business on the side. It involves XYZ. I don't know that much about it. I don't want to get into it, but again, I respect your business opinion. Can you do me a favor? And that's key. Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a personal favor? Give me 15 to 20 minutes and just take a look at it. And can you do me a favor at the end? Just give me your opinion, and that's it. And wait for your prospect to say yes, no, or maybe ask a couple more questions. But whatever the question is, say, listen, I don't want to go over it right now. I know you're busy. I'm busy. I just want to call you real quick, right? I'm always in a rush. But I want to set up 15 to 20 minutes of your undivided attention so I can give you some more information. Right? When can we do that? Okay, so that's somebody that I know well. I like to use the opinion approach. The second one is someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, and you reach out to them. The first thing that I say when someone I haven't talked to in a while is, listen, this is a business call. And the reason why that's the first thing I say is hey, Joe, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but listen, the reason why I'm calling you, this is a business call. Because it sets the tone of the call. It sets the mood of what you're going to be talking about. Because if you do the opposite, where you don't say anything, you're like, well, how are things going? How are the kids? Well, how's work? How's this? Well, sooner, before you know it, 20 minutes go by, 25 minutes go by, and you haven't even talked anything about business. And then, here's the most important part, why you don't want to do that. Because then after the 25 minutes or 35 minutes after you're done, BSing around, is then when you talk about, then you bring up business, you know what that person's thinking? Oh, that's the only reason that he or she called me, is now they want to pitch me on something. So someone you haven't talked to in a while, the first thing I like to say is, hey, this is a business call. Again, have a little bit of small talk, okay? You don't want to be a robot, right? Have a little bit of small talk. How are the kids? Okay, great. Well, listen, the reason why I'm calling, right, I got involved in my own business, and again, I value your opinion. And, I thought of you, if you thought of them, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a personal favor? I always like to use the personal favor if I can. Is listen, can you give me 15 to 20 minutes over the next few days? Take a look at this and just, again, give me your opinion. Again, I always like to use the opinion approach. Now, you got to be careful, because when you use the opinion approach, just be okay if somebody gives you their opinion. So you should kind of know what their opinion is going to be before you even ask, right? But I like to use the opinion approach because it keeps everybody's defenses down. They're not defensive. They'll take a look at it. No big deal. I'll look at it, give you my opinion. It can't hurt, right? So now, number 3 is someone that already told you no, right? So we all have those people. In the early stages of your business, you called them up. You verbally vomited all over them. You told them too much. You talked about the compensation plan, how you only need 3 people and we're all going to get rich in 30 days, right? Those people thought you were crazy. They said, no, it's a scam, it's a pyramid. Well, here's how you get them to look at your business. Well, you go back to them 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, and the first thing you say is, listen, I just need a couple minutes to talk. Listen, I really owe you an apology. I really messed things up. You know, when I told you about my business a year ago, when I told you about my business 6 months ago, man, I messed it all up. I was excited, but I didn't know what the heck I was talking about. But listen, I've been doing it now for 3 months or 6 months or a year, and I know what I'm talking about now. I know about the business. Yes, I'm still doing it because that's going to be really, the longer you are in your business and longer you are in your company, in my opinion, it gets easier to recruit people. More importantly, it's easier to go back to people that already said no because some of those people just want to see if you're sticking around. They want to know if you stuck around. You know, for 6 months or a year. Oh, they're reaching back out to me. Maybe they're doing something else. Because let's be real. How many people do we know that they've been in a few different things, right? So if you're still with that same company, it's just going to give you credibility and it works to your advantage. And say, listen, I apologize. I messed up. Own that. Acknowledge it. And say, listen, can you do me a personal favor? Can you give me 15 to 20 minutes to take a look at my business and just give me your opinion on it? Okay, I just want you to see it the way I saw it because what I told you, oh man, I really messed things up. So make sure you own that and be sincere. And you should be able to get anybody to look at your business. That told you no. Number 4, cold market. Again, this is one of my favorites and here's why. Cold market, you can be anybody you want to be. Now, I'm not saying to lie or fake it till you make it, all that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But you can put the mindset on. You can put the business hat on. You can put your senior vice president, triple black diamond position hat on, the owner of your company on, right? You can be that person because that prospect doesn't know any different. And I wouldn't get into, positions and different things in the marketing, different positions and compensation, with your marketing plan because it's just going to blow them out of the water. But here's what I like to do with cold market people. I get to, again, you want to ask a lot of questions because you want to find out if they're even open. But once you know at the right time, use your judgment, when you can approach them and you say, listen, I want to talk to you about the business. Depending upon how well you know them, again, cold market could be you see the same person at the gym every day. I tend to like the fact that that's not so much cold market, but warm market, but it's still cold market. But I like to be direct with people. So but listen, and let me tell you, this is a true story. This is probably 2004. I recruited this guy out of the gym within a half hour of meeting him. Okay, we were working out together and just something told me to talk to him about the business. We got into talking. And I remember I was in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Cherry Hill, New Jersey at the LA Fitness. And we had a great conversation. I said, listen, I told him a little bit about it. I said, listen, come out to my car. He came out to my car. I wanted to give me my business card. And oh, by the way, I had a magazine of the whole company and success stories. And I showed it to him. He's like, oh, wow, thanks. I remember his name is Dan Okafor. Great guy. Dan, if you're watching us, I miss you, brother. I hope you're doing well. And I remember Dan, I got him on the phone with my senior vice president. I said, hold on. I got senior vice president calling me right now. Oh, wow. And little did he know, I texted him and I said, listen, can you be available? And I got him on the phone with him. And he just, edified me, talked a little bit about the business, and then invited him out to a business opportunity presentation. Dan came out, signed up right away. So I've recruited people, and that was literally within a half hour of meeting him during a workout. Total cold market. And, we are, if we saw each other today, we'd be hugging each other. And we became really, really good friends. Actually spent his birthday down in Atlantic City. Great guy. Played football for Rutgers as well. So a little shout out to Dan Okafor. So, but cold market, I like to be direct with people. Hey, listen, you're very sharp. You're, I like everything about you. You know, you seem very sharp. You seem like a go-getter. You seem like, you know, and compliment them. Find something that, you know, not just coming out of need. Not that you're just needy because you need another recruit, but something that you want to talk to them about your business because you believe that it could help them and they would be good for your business. So compliment them and say, listen, you seem very sharp. I'm always looking for sharp-minded people like yourself. Let me ask you a question. Do you look at other ways of making money outside of what you're currently doing? And stop. Yes, no, what is it? Chances are they're not going to say no, but what is it? Oh, great question. Listen, I'm in the middle of a workout, or, you know, I'm in the, you know, we're at the grocery store, wherever. Listen, let's exchange information and I'll give you a call and we'll set up a time. I just need maybe 15 to 20 minutes. We'll grab a cup of coffee, we'll grab some lunch, and I'll kind of explain what I'm doing. And you could be brand new. You could maybe have never recruited a person in your life, and you can be brand new and use that approach and recruit people. Now, it's easier said than done. You got to overcome your fear of actually doing that. But my point is, it works. And with cold market, they don't know, okay, your background. They don't know anything about you. They don't know if you've had success, if you haven't had success. They don't know if you're lying or telling the truth. See, it's all about building relationships. Okay, so use these approaches. I hope they help. And listen, let's go out there, start recruiting on social media like a pro. There are people out there that are dying to hear about your business. There are people out there that want to lose weight, that want to make more money, that want to look better, that want better eyelashes. I know my daughter does, right? So listen, I put this together, and I actually put it together in a PDF guide, scripts that work, start recruiting on social media like a pro. If you want that, I'm going to drop. Actually, if you want a copy of that PDF, drop a one in the comment section. I'll also drop the link in there as well. You can go back, click on the link, and download those scripts as well. So I go into more detail. I didn't want to go into it here. We've been on a little longer than normal. So I appreciate your time more than anything. If you got value out of this video, do me a favor, drop the word value in the comment section. If you're catching us on a replay, drop the word replay. And as always, can't wait to see you on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.